Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of I Brought That Torch. Okay, welcome back to another episode on the CrimsonCraft SMP, and this is exciting because I have done some more work off camera. I never used jungle planks, so I think I used that pretty okay, I guess. I tried mixing it with some acacia slabs, so I realized that's dumb because it's going to oxidize anyway. It's going to look all weird. So yeah, this is not done. There's still like 20% of this roof that we get done. But this is kind of the base of what we're going to uh this is kind of the basis of what we're going to get done, I guess. So we're going to be doing more training with these guys, try to get some more colors of terracotta. We're getting I have tons of axes because we're going to do more just wood chopping time lapses. So we have 2 stone cutters left, but before we can do that, we actually ran out of villagers. So we need to go around collecting beds and just start breeding some villagers. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. You have the lime terracotta, which isn't the best trade ever, but I'm gonna steal your bed because I'm just gonna steal your bed. This is like where I got a lot of the sandstone until I realized I still had like 5 stacks of sandstone from my house. So yeah, I kind of tore down a few houses here, but most of this is going. I'm gonna kind of just rip out like every single house here and rebuild it with something like this. I'm not too settled on like I don't use copper that much, and I want to use it more. Like I went completely out of my like I guess comfort zone with this since jungle wood and copper, 2 things I like never use. So with most of this done and with us having collected a few beds, we're going to go through here, which there's like not any real entrance, but this is where the villagers are, and I'm pretty sure I can just like put down some beds here and they'll be fine. So I'm gonna collect some more wood. We're just gonna continue chopping all of this in a time lapse because time lapse. So yeah, let's get to the time lapse. All right, so uh yeah, we got tons of wood. Yeah, we have like 12 stacks. It's a lot of wood. Yeah, so we're going to get our villagers into this area and get them breeding because we really need to um yeah, we really need to get these guys breeding because I need more stonemasons and I need more Fletchers. Some of this. So now that we have some fence gates here, you don't have to worry about baby villagers getting out or the other villagers getting out. Now, as for all of my stone cutters, or not stone cutters, all my stone masons, I have another Fletcher and stonemason here, and I'm going to take all of the stone cutters, which I have, and put them all in the house because we need to do lots of, like, we need to bring all these guys over to their workstations. That doesn't look great, but I guess it's alright. And I also am going to get some moss. Now, okay, if you look here in F3, it says sand, lush ground replaceable. But you can't actually replace sand with the moss. So that might be talking about that might just be talking about like the biome, but I honestly have no idea why it says that. Okay, with a little bit of moss now that we have, I'm going to just decorate that area on the front. And I'm also going to cobblestone because I have tons of that. Because I went out like mining, or not necessarily strip mining, but like caving because I need tons of copper. I still do need tons of copper, but I'm not gonna really. I don't feel like having to go back out there again because by this point I have to go out hundreds of blocks to find new caves that have copper in them. I kind of like occasionally I'll get some iron or some coal, and a few times I found diamonds, but it's just copper I'm after, and without a zombie spawner, that's kind of annoying to get. So now I'm just kind of in the process of terraforming around this area while we wait for some more villagers because we need tons more villagers because I still have stone cutters, I still have fletching tables, and the more of those I have and the more Fletchers and stonemasons I have, it's like I need at least 16 stonemasons to get every color, not counting the fact that I could get doubles. So yeah, it's gonna be a painful process and definitely a long one at that, but it's going to be a process nonetheless. And I'm pretty sure now that I think about it, another way I could farm terracotta is by just exploring desert villages, but I feel like that's rather inefficient. But I guess that could work, although it would be very slow, of course. But now, why are you... Okay. Oh, they did make another villager. So I need more beds. And I'm not sure. Pretty sure I took most... Yeah, there's a nitwit here that I probably am never going to do anything with. I mean, I might use him for just in like a breeder. And now that I think about it... Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, actually, I could make like a full automatic breeder. I mean, they're super easy to make. I just need like, I need some carpet and like some glass, but that's kind of, I don't exactly need that too much. This is, so there goes the bell. So now we continue this, I guess. I'm liking this style, but I think I can improve it a lot. And how I'm going to improve it will all be explained, but not here, not on this world, no. On this one, here. This is my creative building world, and it's not exactly filled with too much. I mean, you can see that's my starter base there. I had a few different designs. This was actually my original starter base design. As you can see, it's very different from that one. and I'm going to explain my plan and the style I'm going for with this village. So this is kind of the rough palette. Wait, actually no, I'm still missing something. Yeah, jungle plank, or not planks, logs. And I guess we do planks. Alright, this is the block palette. It's not like a nice gradient or anything. I'm not good at those, but yeah, I mean, you can't exactly tell. That is strip stone. It's just kind of, yeah, so this is kind of the rough palette for this. And we have moss and cobblestone for like the path. So and I think that looks pretty good. Like if I just with this texture pack, yeah, that is, and I think, yeah, put sweet berries here, like on the path, like that. That's kind of like the rough idea for the paths. So for our next building, which is, I haven't exactly explained where it is, or which one it is that I'm talking about, but I'm probably not, I'm going to tweak this design a lot. It's definitely not going to be final, but having a rough design already laid out for this building, or for the style, sorry, would be very helpful. So I'm going to kind of design something roughly in the style that I'm trying to get at here, and then I'll kind of explain what my plan is for the style, and yeah, then we'll get back on the server and continue our work with the villagers. Okay, so something like this is what I'm going for. I mean, of course, this, like, it oxidized so quickly because there's a crazy tick speed on this world, and I'm not bothered to change it. But yeah, this is kind of the style I'm going for, and this is a little bit different than the one on the actual SMP, but I was just kind of messing around a bit, and I like this. I think there's enough space for us to have like a small storage in here, perhaps. Now for, I think wool would kind of be. Let's try spruce. Okay, yeah, spruce is always good. But yeah, so spruce have like we're gonna need this. And we can fit a good few villagers up here. And it doesn't even have to really be villagers. It can just kind of be anything. But yeah, this is kind of the style that I'm going for. So now that we have that done, now it's time to get back on the SMP. Okay, so now that we've worked out a bit of a plan for how this is going to work, we need to actually start working on that. So this is kind of a building that, like these buildings here, kind of just going to be that. Like these 5x5s are kind of just going to be the same. But yeah, so the placement of these is going to be fairly similar. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty good here. I think we have, how many? We have 4 Fletchers here, so we can definitely start with getting all the trades. We don't have a lot of stonemasons yet, but if we have tons of emeralds, that will still help us out. With all of this, uh, with all these sticks now that we have accumulated, and we have lots of them, we're going to start by, yeah, we're going to get so many Fletchers to max level here. Oh wow, okay, wait, we still have tons of dark oak planks here, so that's even more sticks, which is crazy. I mean, like almost 11 stacks of dark oak logs. I mean, you could just imagine how much that is in planks and sticks. So, I I think this has definitely been like the longest early game. And what I mean by that is it's normally it takes me like 3 days before I'm done with the world. I have the Elytra, maxed out gear, everything. But this I'm like a week. Like I'm about 2 weeks into this world. And I'm still in iron armor. But that's not but like I don't think that's a bad thing. I love the early game. I think it's the best part of any Minecraft world. And sure, being maxed out and having everything is fun, but it's the early game, the little things. Sure, you may have many restrictions during early game, but I feel like it just brings back more of that, those memories from when you were first picking up the game. But yeah, now that we've sold all 11 stacks, we have almost 3 stacks of emeralds, which is crazy. That will get us several of these masons. So we have one little villager there. I'm gonna move these workstations. I mean, it's not a much better place for them to go, so I'm just gonna move them to the side by one there. But yeah, this is the black terracotta. I'm not the biggest fan of the black terracotta. I would have much preferred a brown terracotta. And also, there is the one that sells lime terracotta is actually not there. Okay, it's actually in here. So let's move this guy over a bit. Wait, not me do that. Well, let's head back home. I need to get. Wait, what am I heading home for? Ah, uh, what am I heading home for? I don't know. It's gonna come back to me when I get there though. So let's do that. Okay, back home. I don't remember what I came here for, but I'm just not going to question it. So we're gonna look through our chests until we find what I came here for. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm done recording for today. I'm gonna be back. I mean, it's gonna be instant for you, but it's gonna be a whole day for me because I'm done recording today. I cannot speak anymore. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day, and I have made so much progress. It's unbelievable. So, I mean, you could probably notice just the little tiny bit of work I've done on the house, but the interior is what I've been working on the most. So, yeah, as you can see, I've been grinding out just all the terracotta for this. This room, or this floor actually, is entirely done. I mean, other than a few extra uh, details on the ceiling and just a few extra details here and there. But yeah, this is actually almost completely done. Basically, the fastest way I got terracotta was just by going to desert and savannah villages and just stealing all the terracotta from there. Because villagers are just too slow and too random. It's honestly, it would have taken way too long to get all the colors I want. But I got a lot of good colors that I want. So, yeah, this is completely done. Other than, of course, you know, a few ceiling details, and currently I'm in the process of completing this floor. This is basically just going to be black terracotta, dark oak planks, and we're going to just make the ceiling. And I have some plans for the ceiling, which I think are going to be pretty nice. I can make this like a high arch ceiling because I have that I have like 2 blocks here for me to work with. So yeah, we need about a solid more stack of black terracotta, which is this stuff is not easy to get because I only have one villager that will trade it. So yeah, that's kind of the issue. I went on another like huge chopping spree. Okay, that is the best pun ever, but I love it. I didn't even get off with my horse. Okay. That is the best pun ever. It was so unintentional, but the chopping spree. And yeah, I got another like 10 stacks of blocks to trade because I had 3 stacks. in the last episode, I had 3 stacks of emeralds, and I cannot find them for the life of me. I don't know what happened to them. So, yeah, I had to get another few stacks, and I was able to just make a little bit more, and get more terracotta. So, I'm kind of just in the process of, like, bringing stuff over, which is kind of annoying. I have so many materials, so many things. Once I finish, once I finish this starter base, I'm going to just progress in the game so much. I have so many levels from trading, and I can get tons of levels from trading. I have so many materials to get full, like, enchantments, and, this is annoying. I keep doing that. But yeah, I have so many materials for more building projects and progressing in the game in general. So yeah, that's a big uh, a big part in it, I guess. Yeah, it's so much work to get the horse all the way over there. And I mean, the horse makes it faster, but it's still super annoying to get on the trees, and then on the way back I have to go through the trees. I mean, eventually this entire area is, like, that entire dark oak forest is going to be gone from all the deforestation I do for emeralds. But hey, I'm quite literally turning into the Onceler. Okay, where is the dude with the black terracotta? Seriously, where are you? There you are. Okay. I need you. I need, like, another stack of black terracotta. And that's so annoying because I have none of this stuff. Like, I could probably get a few blocks by just taking the terracotta from this village. But I would have to, like, the desert ends, like, 100 blocks that direction, which means I would have to go out thousands of blocks in that direction to actually find any terracotta, or at least a amount that's a good enough amount to actually finish that huge room. And plus, I'm going to need extra black terracotta to actually, like, make separate rooms, because it's not just going to be one giant room. So let's head off to the nearest river, which I don't exactly know where the nearest river is. I just know where one is, and that's over there. So let's head this direction until we hit the river. At least 3. All I need is 3 ink sacs. I mean, if I'm lucky enough, I can get that from 1, but I'm not lucky at all with anything. So, I mean, I'd be surprised if I even see one. Okay, yeah, no luck whatsoever. I mean, there's just literally one person online, but still, no luck with any squids. So, there's, like, the only other way I can think of getting black ink is, not black ink, black dye, is through wither roses, and, you know, wither roses are probably even harder to get than ink sacs, which, you know, ink sacs are impossible to get on a multiplayer world, but I have 6 Fletchers. Like, that may not sound like a lot, but 6 Fletchers is so much that I can't even, like, normally I would have to sell them. If I had, like, 3 Fletchers, like last episode, I had 3 Fletchers. If I just, I would just completely have to wait for them to restock constantly, but just 3 more, and I literally can't get them to all, just sell out. So now comes the very, very hard and annoying part, where we have to basically just grind out this villager, I believe. No, it's you. Yeah. Until we can only afford 2 more trades. Now I can afford 3 trades. But we're gonna. But now, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me spending probably like an hour or so trying to get a single trade from a villager. So I will see you guys. Yeah, well, in the next clip, it's gonna be instant for you, of course, but it's gonna be so annoying because I have to work with these guys, these big noses, and those dead, soulless eyes that stare into my soul. Okay, well, let's get to trading. Okay, it has been about 3 days since that last clip. I could not bring myself to record at all. I just was not feeling like recording. It was terrible. But that doesn't mean I haven't been working. And that means yeah, we have full enchanted armor, even in Elytra. This is, yeah, I've been working so much. So we have pretty much maxed out stuff now, except for like mending. We need to get mending on all of this. But yeah, we have pretty much maxed out gear. So now it's time to, oh yeah, also this, interior's finished. Yeah, this is kind of the interior. We have ourselves basically all the rooms here. Pretty sure I have stuff smelting. I do have some smelting here. And then up here, this was where my enchanting table was, but then I moved it to the Enderman XP farm in the end. So, yeah. But I think it is time to work on the village because that's kind of what I was doing in like the last clip. I think, I don't know. It's been a good few days since then, but I have so much that I want to get done. So I've kind of worked out a plan for my base here because I don't want to like finish this starter base, which it pretty much is done, and then just go somewhere else, start a mega base from scratch. No, I actually really like this idea and think it could become a little bit more. So I want to finish the terraforming around here, and that's what we're going to do right now because I need to really finish this. And once I finish the terraforming around here, then I'll be able to explain my plan for this base and how I'm going to make it into my mega base. So, one quick stone mining montage coming right up. Okay, so, oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, this is like really, this looks terrible, but I kind of just tried to focus on getting stone, and we definitely have that, and I even found some diamonds. 6 of them. So we're gonna fortune this and see how many we get from 6. 11. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, not really that good, but it's alright. Diamonds are diamonds, I guess. Alright, so now it's time to do a bit of explaining. So how this is going to work is I'm going to get stone and kind of make this look kind of like a chunk of the earth has been pulled out of the ground. The idea is that there will be tons of like chunks in this area that have just been like pulled out out of the ground. And this this piece here has this like stone thing here keeping it from completely pulling it away. We will have like long like lines of rope, I guess, trying to hold in the islands, and we can have like a really cool like system of islands, all of different shapes and sizes and all of different uses. And on the very like in the very middle, I guess, I want to build a huge like floating island with a castle on top, and that will be our mega base. So I'm really excited for that. And that's just kind of the rough. I haven't done any like real designing yet, but I have an idea, and it's not like a super complex idea. It's pretty simple. You really just have to know how to terraform, and I don't really know how to terraform, but I would say I'm okay at it. So, oh, creeper. That scared me. Now, and that's going to be terraforming this to make it look like this island is just starting to come out of the ground, but being held down by this. So that's how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to start by like doing a bit more, making this a bit more round, making it look more like an oval shape, because we don't want to have it look like some weird square, because that doesn't look very natural. And we'll have to take out a lot of the trees here, but we can do all that afterwards. So I will see you guys when this is all done. Now with all this done here, if I can get out, okay, I can get out. With all of this done, this is looking a lot more round and a bit more natural. So I like the way this is looking, but now it's time to use all this stone to terraform this area and make it look like a bit of the land has been pulled out. I do not need a huge mob farm. I'm actually planning on putting a sheep farm down here. So yeah, I don't think there's enough room for 2 farms. So I'm going to light this up, and then we're going to start with the terraforming, and that's probably going to be the most fun part, but also the most tedious. Okay, everything has been lit up down here now. So now we're going to start by terraforming this. So let's get straight to it. Okay, that was not fun. It was so incredibly hard to get all the stone exactly where I needed to, and some parts of it's still kind of weird, but it's done. Well, it's not done. It's very. I did not mean a screenshot. Okay, it's not done. It looks really weird right now, and it's going to look weird like this because I have yet to actually start making this look good. And that's kind of the hard part because I need to make this look better. And, like, yeah, this is going to be, it's going to take forever to do. So, time lapse number 2. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. No, it was not fun in case my sarcasm is that bad. Yeah, but this is fully detailed with slabs and stairs everywhere. It's not great, but it is like maybe a bit too detailed. And trying to like the hard part. This isn't even the hard part. This is the easy part because we have to we can pretty much do anything we want here, but the hard part is going to be making it look like this is actually part of the making it look like that's actually part of the ground. This is where it gets really hard. Now, I'm not going to actually, there's a few more things. This is not fully done yet. I'm going to add like some leaves across here, some vines, and add a little bit more like dirt around here. So it's not done, but yeah, I will see you guys when it is done. So yeah, that did not go to plan at all, and I'm just too lazy. Yeah, this is way too hard because I have to get all this, and I'm pretty sure it would take me about 3 hours to do all this. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is and continue off the base and just not really ever think about it because it technically counts as the back of the base, and we don't do that here. Fortunately, that is the end of this episode. We have done so much, and there was only like a 3-day break in between because I just could not bring myself to record. But yeah, I am so excited to start working on the village because I have some serious plans for that as well. It's going to look amazing. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be the end of the episode. Like if you did like it, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.